Hello, good evening, welcome everyone. My name is Alessandra Alonso and I'm the founder of social enterprise Women in Travel. Now, the story of Women in Travel begins with a red jacket. Back in the 1990s, I was working in travel and tourism organizations. I was a senior leader, and I always, or very often, found myself being the only woman in the room. As such, my male colleagues and clients often defaulted to asking me for tea making and note-taking. I felt slightly invisible. Until one day, a colleague said to me, "Why don't you try wearing a red jacket?" Why not? I did, and the result was I felt confident, I felt full of energy and leadership, and it worked. I became visible. That day, I learned an important lesson about mentoring and about the importance of small acts of allyship and how they can change your life for good. Now, fast forward 20 years. The travel and tourism industry is populated by women, often in lower-level jobs and poorer pay. When the pandemic struck, the industry was decimated, and women left the sector in droves. However, in its aftermath, the industry is now facing a massive talent crisis. And in fact, between 11 and 18% of all positions across aviation, leisure, accommodation, in travel have been vacant in 2022. They remain unfulfilled in the UK, but the story is very similar across the EU. So, that's where Women in Travel comes in. We connect underserved, diverse female talent to employers in the travel and tourism sector. And we provide wraparound care that enables employers to feel confident about recruiting this talent and enables women to feel confident about breaking into the marketplace. Not only do we provide highly motivated, engaged, brilliant talent, but we also provide employers with a way to strengthen their brand. This is because of our purpose and values. And as you know, these are things that matter the most to the younger generation when it comes to attracting and retaining their talent. Now, we really change women's life in the process. How? By providing economic empowerment, by providing mentoring and confidence and motivation, and by creating an environment in which, supportive environment, in fact, in which they can thrive and develop skills for the future. Take, for example, Stefanit, the Ethiopian lady on the left of the slide. She was an Ethiopian refugee who escaped an abusive relationship when we first met her. And she was trained as a tour guide and now provides tours of Shepherd's Bush Market in West London through the eyes of the Ethiopian community. They've been featured in the Financial Times and in the Evening Standard, amongst others. You should try them too. The lady on the right is Laura, a Romanian national who came to us at an all-time low in her confidence. And yet, after 6 months, she had accepted a job as a receptionist in a central London hotel, and according to the CEO, she was outperforming all her colleagues. So, these women are thriving. They are supporting their kids, their families, and they are developing amazing transferable skills that are good for travel and tourism and beyond. Between 2020 and 2021, Women in Travel delivered 1,200 hours of support to over 150 women. We also helped 30 find jobs in travel and tourism and another 50 indirectly move into jobs in other sectors. However, we are far more ambitious, and we want to help hundreds and thousands of women who in the UK alone could be the next travel and tourism workforce. If we scale up, then we can create not only brilliant talent for travel and tourism, but actually for many other sectors too, because those skills are transferable. So, can we do this alone? No. And as you can see, I still love to wear red, because red reminds me of allyship. And so tonight, if you are interested or engaged in recruitment, if you love to travel and are passionate about tourism, or if you are interested in women's causes, then please join us on this journey and help us change the lives of thousands of women and make the industry more diverse and more inclusive. Thank you.